Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Okey, pertamanya saya ucapkan tahniah kepada semua dan selamat datang ke UiTM Cawangan Perak. Okey, hari ini saya nak share dengan you all sedikit sebanyak tentang bagaimana ODL dilaksanakan dan bagaimana, apakah peranan anda sebagai pelajar dalam melalui proses pembelajaran secara online. Saya dari HITeL, Hub for Innovative Teaching and Learning UiTM Cawangan Perak. Ianya merupakan sebuah unit di mana unit ini menggalakkan pensyarah untuk berinovasi dalam mereka bentuk satu pembelajaran yang fleksibel dan aktif secara atas talian, dan juga mengenal pasti apakah teknologi ataupun apps yang terkini yang boleh digunakan dalam pembelajaran secara atas talian. Jadinya HITeL ini merupakan satu center satu unit yang sentiasa bersedia untuk memberi pensyarah latihan dan juga perkongsian dari segi teknologi, aplikasi dan juga inovasi dalam pembelajaran dan pengajaran pensyarah. Tapi anda sebagai seorang pelajar, peranan anda adalah menjadikan learning process itu aktif dan juga you must make sure that you are really participate in the learning process. Alright, next. Now before you start your online class next week, inshallah, so I want you to set in your mind that online learning is fun. Jadinya you have to set your mind ataupun you have to yakin that proses pembelajaran secara atas talian ini adalah seronok, adalah memberi banyak peluang dan ruang untuk anda lebih fokus dalam pembelajaran anda. So ketika online learning inilah anda boleh communicate, anda boleh engage dengan lecturers anda 24/7. So berbanding dengan physical class. Kalau physical class ataupun conventional class biasa, you hanya ada ruang untuk berjumpa lecturer ketika slot kelas yang telah ditetapkan di dalam jadual. Tetapi di dalam online ataupun ODL ini, anda akan mempunyai satu medium, sama ada grup WhatsApp ke ataupun grup Telegram ke, di mana iaitu akan aktif, apps itu akan aktif dan you are free to ask any question to your lecturer. Tetapi adalah sedikit limitation di situ, maksudnya you ada sedikit kena ada sedikit constraint ataupun kena ada sikit had ataupun limit lah. Tak boleh lah you nak communicate dengan lecturer you pukul 12 tengah malam, pukul 3 pagi. As a human, sebab lecturer pun adalah human, jadinya kita ada limitation di situ. Walau bagaimanapun, ianya memberi anda satu ruang. Sebenarnya secara umumnya, saya boleh katakan secara umumnya ruang ni adalah 24/7 untuk you bertanya, untuk you communicate, not even with your lecturers, you can also communicate dengan semua members ataupun pelajar di dalam kelas you. Okay, so itu adalah satu positif ataupun pro ataupun pro apa tu yang boleh you all gunakan, ambil kesempatan ini dalam proses pembelajaran secara online. Okay, right, next. Alright, so here minggu ini adalah minggu education 5.0. So di mana saya boleh relate di sini, you as a learners ataupun sebagai student ni, okay, you have do well rendered by smart technology. Okay, so dalam ODL ni kita larilah dengan teknologi ya. It's either a software ataupun devices. Okay, but the education 5.0 ni lebih fokus kepada learner. You sendiri as a student, you yang kena mainkan peranan, you yang kena akan gerakkan the learning process tersebut. Okay, bukan lecturer. Lecturer hanya memberi ilmu, tetapi you yang akan mendemonstrasikan ilmu tersebut. Okay, you yang akan melalui learning process itu, sama ada learning process itu fun ataupun tidak, you yang tentukan. Jadinya you have to make sure that you kena selalu engage dengan lecturer you, you kena selalu communicate dengan lecturer you, dan you have to make sure that every single task given pada you, assignment ke, quiz dan sebagainya, is done within the period ataupun within the timeline given to you. Okay, so this is very important. You have to know your peranan as a online student ataupun as an ODL student. So you yourself need to be active via online. Okay, tak boleh work in silo. Lagi satu, you tak boleh bekerja dalam mode you seorang saja. Everything you nak buat you seorang, and then you silent that everyone, every single person dalam group WhatsApp ke group Telegram tak tahu you di mana. You macam missing in action. So tak boleh. You need to communicate with your lecturers. Okay, because you yourself yang akan driven, or you yourself yang drive the learning process. Okay, the lecturers will support you with the material, with the content, with the ilmu, ya. Tetapi you yang akan memainkan peranan yang penting dalam ODL ini as a student. Okay. Okay. Lecturers will look at ways to make learning fun and engaging. So here, maybe you akan nanti later you akan ada, you dah boleh daftar khusus, you akan ada numbers of courses. So every single courses akan ada different lecturers. Okay, and every different lecturers akan ada learning style masing-masing lah. So tetapi overall, most of the lecturers will look at ways to make learning fun and engaging. Okay, jadinya you akan feel that, lecturer ni learning style, apa tu, the learning ataupun teaching style dia, okay macam ni. The lecturers B, maybe the teaching style is different. So you need to adapt, you need to engage whatever style of the teaching. Okay, so you kena really participate and actively participate in the process. Okay, so nanti you akan nampak lah. Okay, lecturers A for example akan guna different tools of technology. Okay, lecturer B akan guna different tools, but these two lecturers is actually to make the learning fun and engaging. Sebenarnya dia pensyarah ni akan cuba sebaik mungkin to make the process, online learning process itu berlaku dengan, sebab dia tak boleh jumpa you, dia tak nampak apa wajah you, okay, dia tak boleh nak face to face with you. Jadi dia akan menggunakan, pensyarah tersebut akan menggunakan the technology, akan menggunakan apps, okay, dalam proses pembelajaran tersebut to make sure that dia boleh nampak that you are actively participate in the learning process. So you have to kena laju lah, you kena adapt with the process well, okay, alright. Okay, if you take a look on this picture, you will see that, okay, your lecturers will give you the lecture, okay, it's either the online courses, okay, that it will be available either in MINGGU, either in the YouTube video, okay, and you as a learners, you need to take notes, okay, you can ada your own reference books, buku kena beli juga, okay, you have to buy books if your lecturers ask you to buy books, because you cannot rely on the lectures, okay, you need to have a additional reference, okay, additional references, okay, bersama-sama dengan you dalam proses pembelajaran. You need to have, ataupun you need to learn on the technology or the apps being used by your lecturers, okay, but you don't worry, most of the technology being used is sangat mudah digunakan, okay, it's just with a single or few clicks saja you can join whatever whatever process or whatever technology used by the lecturers, okay. So you need to join the e-learning platform given to you, okay, ataupun for example in UiTM you have to use UFuture, that is our official e-learning platform in UiTM, alright. Okay, next. Alright, so this is the most popular e-learning platform being used by the lecturers. One is UFuture. Normally, UFuture is used for you to retrieve the course content. This is where the lecturer will put the announcement. The UFuture juga used to take attendance. So make sure that normally the lecturer will share the link lah for the attendance and make sure that you sign your attendance online, signing your attendance in the UFuture. And the most important part, when you start your semester, you need to fill up the entrance survey. So the lecturer will guide you how to fill in the entrance survey online. So this is very important, and at the end of the semester you need to fill in the exit survey. Alright, this is both of them we call it EE survey. So these two surveys are very important to the lecturers. Okay, you need to fill up you need to fill in the isi borang entrance survey dan juga exit survey, sangat penting di dalam UFuture. Right. Di dalam UFuture juga you akan ada features ataupun modul di mana you can access the content. Normally lecturer akan share all the materials di dalam UFuture. Alright, so I believe later you are going to have your own username and password to access the platform. Okay, alright. So the second most popular e-learning platform is Google Classroom. Okay, so For this, there are some advices ataupun tips that I want to share to you as a new student when you join ataupun participate the classroom in the Google Classroom. So there are tips. This is to make the lecturers easy to identify you. Okay, when you do bila you submit your work, when you do you answer your quiz, when you post a question, so you need to have identification yang clear, okay, so that the lecturers can identify you. Alright, this is sangat penting, so I will share to you later. So these two popular e-learning platform is most of the lecturers in UiTM akan gunakan. Hopefully you will familiar with these two platform later. Okay, now take a look on this. Alright, so in the Google Classroom, so there is a tips that I want to share with you. Me as a lecturer juga ni, I always remind my student to create new Google account. So why I want them to create a new Google account? Because saya tak nak you punya personal, your personal Google account yang you dah guna selama ini digunakan dalam ODL. So maksudnya you asingkan your personal Google account dengan your ODL Google account. Jadi create one new Google account. Kemudian dalam Google profile name tu you write down your full name. Sangat penting, write down your full name. Okay, together with the group name. Later you akan ada group name once you dah register the courses, and every single course yang you register you akan dapat group name. So for example in UiTM Tapah, you akan dapat group name normally A4 followed by the program code followed by the group name, group number, for example. So for example, if your group name is A4CS1101A, so you save your name as 1A Ali bin Mamat. So I will show to you later. Then the third one, your lecturer will give you codes for you to join the class. So normally in the Google Classroom, the lecturer will share all the notes, all the materials. Same goes in the whatever features that we have in the EU future. So you join the class. So once you join the class, please show your active participation in the class. This is very important untuk you really participate, because remember, this is not a conventional class or physical class. The lecturer can't see you, tak boleh nampak you secara physical. So we can only see you via your active participation. So please participate secara aktif di dalam Google Classroom. For example, if your lecturers ask you to send task ataupun assignment, make sure you send ataupun you submit your task within the timeline ataupun before the due date. Alright, so jangan nampak bila lecturer buka aja Google Classroom, bila check on the assignment, nampak ada ramai yang missing status tu, maksud the student tak submit the assignment. Okay, so later we will get used to lah. Right, next. Alright, this is one of the example. Here you can see that this is my example of my student, Part 5 student. So this is the the sample of how macam mana kita you namekan your Google profile name. Okay, so for example 5B, okay, Nurul Aina Najwa binti, full name. Okay, maksudnya the group name followed by the full name. Okay, this is one example here. 1A underscore Ali underscore Ahmad followed by the full name, so that the lecturer, easy for the lecturer to identify you, because once you do the submission, the only way to identify who submit the work adalah melalui Google profile name. So jadi kalau you tak submit, tak namakan file ataupun you name your profile yang merepek-repek yang lecturer tak kenal, so your mark akan kosong, maka akan diberikan marks you kosong. Jadi mudah kan, just namakan, buat satu kali, tak nak campur Google account yang you sedia ada, yang you dah guna untuk whatever communication or social media yang you ada. You create satu Google account yang baru specifically used for the ODL. Alright, okay, next. Alright, method of delivery dalam ODL ada dua pensyarah ni akan guna. Pensyarah akan guna dua method delivery. Satu sama ada secara live streaming ataupun secara video YouTube. Okay, so live streaming kita namakan dia synchronous. Okay, atau video YouTube adalah asynchronous. Okay, live streaming ni real time lah. So macam you dengar lecture saya ni adalah video YouTube. So live streaming ni secara live. Okay, at the same time, bila you dengar lecture tersebut, you can ask question. Directly can ask, you on your mic juga, you can ask question. Okay, real time streaming. Tapi kalau video YouTube ini, normally the lecturer will record the video and dia akan post ataupun dia akan upload dalam YouTube channel dia akan share the YouTube video dalam Google Classroom. Okay, so for the live streaming pun, normally the lecturer akan record and later dia akan upload di dalam any e-learning platform, or it will upload dalam YouTube and it will share dalam e-learning platform, for example Google Classroom tadi. Okay, so both of this method, this is the most favorite method used by the lecturer lah. Okay, jadinya kalau dalam YouTube video YouTube tu, you can access it anytime, 24/7. You can replay sehinggalah you faham. And then dalam mana-mana bahagian dalam YouTube yang you tak faham, you can ask question. It's either in the group WhatsApp ataupun in the Telegram group, or you can ask question in the e-learning platform directly to your lecturers. So when berbeza dalam conventional class kan, conventional class lecturer tu masuk mengajar, habis 2 jam dia keluar, so you tertinggal waktu tu, you dah tak boleh nak recall, you cannot replay the lecture. Okay, unless you do your own recording using your handphone lah dalam kelas tu. Tetapi dalam ODL yang the best partnya, lecturer akan deliver as simple as they can, okay, to make sure that the learning process and the student can understand the content well, ataupun the course content well lah, atau for the specific topic ataupun for the specific subtopic. Jadinya you as a student can access the video 24/7 anytime, anywhere, and you can replay it again and again sehinggalah you faham. I think this is the most this is the best part lah of ODL process. Yeah. Alright, next. Okay, so this is the synchronous method. or delivery method used by the lecturer, online meeting tools. There are lots of online meeting tools available on the internet, but most of the lecturers akan guna, normally if they use Google Classroom, they will use Google Meet lah for the online meeting or for the online virtual learning ataupun virtual classroom. Okay, or they will use Webex, Zoom ataupun Microsoft Teams. So I really hope that you can download the apps. Okay, sekarang ni dah boleh download the apps. So whenever the lecturer share the link to ask you to join the class, you just click the link and join sahaja. It's as simple as that. For the recording purposes, the lecturer akan do the recording and later it will share. If you are not available to join the online meeting at the particular date or time, okay, saya nasihatkan please let your lecturers know. Number one. The second one, ask for the recording file. Okay, so the lecturer akan share to you the recording, and so that you tak tertinggal, you can play the recording lecture later. Okay, the third one, make sure that you tak tertinggal, because ODL ni dia laju tau. Minggu ni dah masuk topik ni. So within the week tu, make sure you dah boleh catch up for that particular topic or subtopic for that learning outcome lah untuk lecturer to cover for the week. So make sure that you tak tertinggal, you are on track in every single topics ataupun subtopic explained by your lecturers. Okay, this is very important. So these 4 online meeting tools, ini di antara yang pensyarah akan gunakan dalam proses teaching and learning. Okay, alright. Next, okay, here. However, okay, the university also considers students limitation of connectivity or quota of internet for live streaming. So di sini you don't have to worry. That's why tadi saya cakap communication is very important. You need to communicate with your lecturers. Ask your let your lecturers know your status. Biasanya lecturer akan tanya dulu. Dia akan tanya dulu sebelum dia nak, sama ada dia nak pilih method secara synchronous or asynchronous tadi, secara online ataupun secara maksudnya in real time mode ataupun secara online asynchronous tu. Dia akan tanya your connectivity, internet connectivity at your home. Is it weak ataupun poor, or medium or good? So nanti dia akan buat survey sikit lah on this, and please let your lecturers know your condition, your internet connectivity you dekat rumah masing-masing. Sangat penting. Kalau the lecturer tahu your status, okay, katakanlah half of the class memang tak boleh nak buat live streaming, tak boleh nak buat online virtual classroom, so the lecturer will opt to record dia punya lecture and then upload to the YouTube, and later if you have a good connectivity, then you can play the lecture video later, not in real time lah. Okay, so that is, maksudnya kat sini you kena set in your mind that your lecturer really want to help you in ODL. So but just let us know your status, okay, your internet connectivity you at home. Okay, let us know. Alright. Okay, lecturers may use various platform for teaching. So yang tadi saya cakap lecturer nanti dia akan guna macam-macam, because dia nak deliver the best to you. So dia akan dia akan try it out, dia akan try you akan pada mula memang you rasa lecturer ni guna platform ni, guna platform ni. You as learners, you need to adapt with all these platform. You are not the creator. Creatornya adalah the lecturer. You are the user. You just use. So normally the user is simple for you to use the apps ataupun tools. So you don't have to maybe there are some of the app you need to download lah kan. You need to download the apps, you need to install to your computer, but most of the apps is normally the lecturer will share you the link. You just click the link and join and participate the content in the platform tersebut. Okay, as easy as that saja. So you don't have to worry apa ni pensyarah ni pakai platform ni, pensyarah ni kan pensyarah guna the platform standard dia pun tak boleh. Pensyarah dia ada dia punya teaching style dia yang berbeza. You yourself yang kena drive the learning process to make sure that the learning is happen and you are really in the ODL learning process. So very important. Okay, alright. Each platform has its own advantages and it will benefit the students. So believe me, whatever platform used by the lecturer is for your own good. Untuk diri student, bukan untuk lecturer. And you ingat, pensyarah pun nak ke belajar semua app sebanyak-banyak ni? Dia pun tak nak. Tapi sebenarnya dia try to deliver the best to student dia. Jadi you need to appreciate their work, you need to support them. Okay, by apa, you nak support the lecturer macam mana? You have to give a good adab. Kena tunjuk adab yang baik, kena amanah dengan diri sendiri dalam pembelajaran you sendiri, dalam online learning you sendiri. So show your active participation to your lecturers. Remember, whatever content, whatever platform used by the lecturers is for your own good. Okay, ingat tu. Alright, so you just try to adapt, try to suit, try to use all this platform and actively participate via online. Alright. Student must be ready with various learning platform used by lecturers. So tadilah saya dah cakap kan, you kena ready whatever learning platform used by the lecturers, you need to be ready. So as I said tadi, the lecturer is the creator. Lagi susah, dia nak create the content, dia nak tailor the content with the learning outcome. So you need to support them, you need to really participate, share, use the platform. And normally as a user, you as a user, it's just a simple step sahaja to participate ataupun to join those platforms. So you don't have to worry. Walaupun pelbagai pensyarah menggunakan pelbagai platform, you will adapt, you akan adapt lah, you akan pandai lah nanti nak guna all those platforms. Okay, next. It is very important, as I said tadi, do not hesitate to contact and discuss with your lecturers if you are facing any difficulties. For example, internet connection sangat-sangat penting, because this will sangat, kita sebagai pensyarah, kita perlukan input ini. Okay, so that whatever content yang kita create, whatever information, whatever method of delivery that we choose, boleh sampai. Maksudnya tak kira siapa yang ada internet connection problem, internet connection, we want the same content sampai pada student tersebut. Okay, so please let us know if you have that any difficulties, contohnya internet connection dan juga yang lain-lain jugalah, just share your problem with your lecturers. This is very important, ya. Jangan segan, jangan malu, because ingat, the lecturer tak boleh nampak you. Kalau you tak bagi tahu, dia tak tahu. Okay, so kalau macam masuk dalam kelas biasa, kita nampak student tu macam dia sedih dan sebenarnya kita boleh terus tanya. Tapi ini kalau student secara online, you are everywhere, kita tak tahu you kat mana. You memanglah secara umumnya you ada kat rumah. Okay, so kalau tiba-tiba saya nak buat quiz, okay, nak buat quiz secara online, but you are not available kat rumah, biasalah kan, kena jaga adik lah, tumbuk cabai lah, apa, kena bantu mak kerja kat kedai makan dan sebagainya. Let us know, bagi tahu lecturers tersebut, okay, minta kelonggaran di situ. Tapi kalau you tak tahu, lecturer akan on saja quiz pada waktu you nak jawab tak sempat dan sebagainya, you akan hilang markah. So please let us know. Okay, next. Alright, so education 5.0 is about emphasis on the values and the future, progressive thinking, imbuing adab dan amanah. So yang ini, adab dan amanah is sangat-sangat penting, okay, dalam pembelajaran, okay, dalam proses online learning ini, di mana adab you berkomunikasi dengan pesyarah, adab you terhadap ilmu, adab you terhadap diri you sendiri, tanggungjawab you as a student, dan juga amanah you sebagai student, pelajar. Okey, amanah you untuk belajar, amanah you untuk participate dalam proses pembelajaran, amanah you kepada diri you, kepada parent you, kepada pelajar, kepada universiti keseluruhan is sangat important dalam online learning. So please jujur, berintegriti terhadap diri sendiri dalam proses pembelajaran you, dalam, terutamanya dalam ODL ini, ya. Okay, so please be amanah dan beradablah dengan ilmu dan juga dengan orang ataupun dengan guru yang nak memberi you ilmu. Tolong beradab. Adab bukan dari segi kena hormat, tunduk, jalan tu tak. You kena really participate, jangan hilang, missing in action, kena jujur. Okay, itu adab-adab yang you kena jaga. Alright, next. Okay, that's all I think from me. And thank you for everyone. Thank you for listening. And I wish you all the best. Dan again, selamat datang ke UiTM secara umumnya, dan selamat datang ke UiTM Cawangan Perak secara khususnya. Welcome everyone. Selamat belajar. Okay, insyaAllah you will do your best. All the best to all of you. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.